global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. A little away from the regular politics, right now Peter Obi is sending very strong signal, and it's getting very obvious that all of this show of politics going on at the surface, Peter Obi is definitely coming, and some top politicians are beginning to feel the background, the vibration Peter Obi is making ahead of 2027. That's definitely giving a lot of unnecessary tension in Aso Rock, and they have decided to share to Nigerians exactly why. If there's any opposition at all that is making the president and APC uncomfortable, it's definitely the obedience and the Peter Obi movement. We're going to find out in a moment. We're going to allow you watch a video, but before we do that, kindly subscribe to our channel. Now, in a recent video, you're about to see some political discussion went nationwide on this matter, and it was captured about a former presidential candidate, Peter Obi, analyzing the political strength of Peter Obi ahead of the 2027 presidential election. Now, in this video about to see, Peter Obi took a swipe at the ruling All Progressive Congress APC, claiming the party is in a state of panic. He suggested that the APC's search for endorsement is driven by a fear of Peter Obi's rising popularity and also influence. Now, you contested with a man who had no structure, and in the South, he got 44.5%, while Bart got 35.5%. Now, Peter Obi remarked, referencing the 2023 general elections, where Obi under the Labour Party outperformed Bola Ahmed Tinubu, popularly known as BAT, that's B-A-T. Now, in the southern region, despite lacking a strong political structure, now Peter Obi emphasized that Obi's performance in the last election proved that political structures are no longer the only deciding factor in Nigerian elections. In the last election, the former governor of Anambra State had no structure, yet he defeated Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the entire South, he stated. And he further argued that Obi's message of transparency, accountability, and reform resonated deeply within many Nigerians, especially young voters, and this momentum is likely to grow stronger ahead of the 2027 elections. And the statement has sparked reactions across social media, with many users agreeing that Obi's unexpected 2023 showing marked a shift in Nigerians' political dynamics. As preparations for the 2027 elections begin to take shape, Obi's remarks highlight the growing concern within established political parties about a potential upset from non-traditional candidates like Peter Obi. Although the likes of top politicians believe that Obi gave them a shock, they never expected Obi to come with that wave with the obedient movement, but they are already prepared for him. Let's allow you to watch the video, see the moment, see the highlight. Of course, we'll come back for more analysis on this. Let's watch
them. Is there any opposition to challenge them?
Of course, of course. There's Peter Obi now. No, let me tell you something. The president contested with how many governors? There were governor in Abia. There were governor, APC governor in Enugu, in Ebonyi. They lost closely. There were APC governor in the Southwest. In Lagos, he lost. So it's not the whole system of playing politics has died.
Because the analysis of political analysis is that the way and manner that opposition has composed and coordinated themselves, there is no way that is a express way for Tinubu to get a re-election in 2027.
I'm trying to.
There is no opposition.
Let me give you statistics. We don't know how coordinated the opposition is. APC is more in panic mode. That endorsement of the president was all about panicking. You can't tell me you contested with a man who don't have political structure, no entrenchment of power in any way backing him. And in the South, entire South, he scored 44.5%. Tinubu scored 35.5%. When we came to the North, OBC scored a large chunk of the vote with 50.2%. So you can't have a man who has scored 25% in 16 states and 50% in 7 states, and you say that you are good, and these are organic votes. These are not votes that were controlled by money. These are not votes that were controlled by people, oligarchs, or by party entrenched leaders or elected officers who bring out money and say, go and vote for my candidate. No, people, Nigeria decided. So I think the opposition, no matter how uncoordinated they are, if they get the answer right, if they put up their best their best candidate forward, I'm telling you that APC will have nowhere to hide. They will not even see the last vote they got. They won't see it in the 2027 election because the performance is bad. There's so much hunger in the street. Look, check the prices of goods. Look at our GDP has fallen from 300 something billion to 188 billion. So we have a problem that we need to be able to sit down and see government that is, interested and committed to making sure that the life of Nigeria has positive effect. And the Nigerian worker, look at us. They're not getting any money. They're opening all sorts of new agencies for 100 billion, putting Yakubu Dura. We can't have favoritism in government. We can't have government that want to just solely be able to, put people who are supposed to be their structure in place.
Chief Ahmed, we need to close. So, in closing, in assessing this government, so the poor is being failed, the middle being passed, the higher point being good. How would you say this government has performed? Highest been 10, lowest been 1.
Let's give them 1 as well. Let's give them 1 for now and see what they're doing in the next 2 years.
1 out of 10
yes.
in 2 years.
People are suffering.
They cannot get promoted into the next class.
The price of goods is passed. They can't get promoted.
So this government has failed as far as you're concerned?
As far as many Nigerians are concerned. You can do voice properly. Go to the street, carry microphone and ask Nigerians. It's not me.
President Bola Tinubu, you have heard.
All right, welcome back. It's not in doubt. Peter Obi was a wave. Peter Obi was a movement. Peter Obi was a spirit. It was a movement that no one could deny. And borrowing the words of Fayose, the former Ekiti State Governor, Ayo Fayose, he said, Peter Obi is stubborn. You cannot wish him away. And the funny part about Peter Obi is that he will not stop. That whatever it is he's going to do, he will do much more. If there's anybody should be careful, it's Peter Obi, that guy is rugged and stubborn. And while elections came and went, everybody went back to their various positions. Peter Obi behaved as if he was still campaigning. Till tomorrow, Peter Obi moves around the world as if it is his personal business. Today, he's in London. Tomorrow, all of that, all for Nigerian. In fact, some people takes a swap at him and call him Mr. Social Media President because he tells Nigerians his itinerary and what he has learned, how he went to a particular country, what they're imbibing, or how it will be good for our reforms. And it's always issue-based. You can't take it away from Peter Obi. You will never hear Peter Obi go personal on anyone. That's the truth. And he will also not go personal on himself. He will not tell you in full details what he has suffered. And that's why if you notice, wherever Peter Obi goes, they try to put discord in it. All this Abura this, Abura that. We all understand what is happening. Because Peter Obi is there, they are now instigating anybody that has greed. If you say you're okay with collecting Ghana must go, you'll be the anchor person. They will just use you to destabilize the party. It's quite obvious that Peter Obi, any party he goes Nigeria, all Nigerians just want is for Peter Obi to be in a particular platform and Nigerians will follow. That's one man that will tell you, shh. He's got money, he's a billionaire. But you see that thing called bribe, you wait in vain. You earn, if you want to get his money and his respect, you need to earn it. You need to earn it. Okay, you see him giving 50 million to flood victims, 5 million, 50 million for education, healthcare. He's not even government. Those are personal money from his pocket. And he does things as if he is a public servant, still using public funds. Now imagine that kind of person with such level of intelligence and such level of energy as your president. You can just imagine how far we'll go as a nation. One who stoops to learn, one who learns, is always daily learning, one who is always on his social media page. He has his phone, always listening to the plight of Nigerians. Our president has said openly, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that he doesn't go to social media, that they abuse the hell out of him. But Peter Obi takes the insults, takes the praises, but he is sieving all of that to get the real deal, because the real deal, which is the matter at hand, because he understands that the bulk falls on his table. And honestly, I will look forward to a country where Peter Obi will probably want to be a president. And I honestly hope that it will be 2027, because he said after that, he may likely retire from politics. I pray honestly this time around he wins, if of course the powers that be at the agencies will allow free, fair and credible elections. That's what we're going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section. What's your take? Do have a nice time. God bless you. Bye.